No one teaches you how to stay calm when the person triggering you is someone you love. You don't want to lose your cool, but it almost feels impossible in the moment. Today we're talking about how to stay calm when your family member pushes your buttons, especially with adult children, and why it matters for your peace and your relationships. Hi, I'm Marie Morin. I'm a therapist and a relationship coach, and I help people get through and master tough family dynamics, grow stronger emotionally, and build healthier relationships. I haven't always handled this well myself. I wish I had these skills when my kids were home. There were times I yelled at them when they really just needed for me to be there, right? To listen. I wish I could have been a better mother. But I can tell you that learning how to pause, breathe, and respond differently has changed the way I show up. I share this today because I've been there, and I know the pain of disconnection with your adult children and other family members. Well, why is it that our adult children can push our buttons faster than almost anyone else? Well, they know us better than most people do. They've seen our flaws, our fears, and sometimes they bring up things that hit straight at our core. So part of it is history. When you've been carrying grief, stress, or confusion in your relationship for months or years, it doesn't take much to feel overwhelmed. So part of it could be exhaustion. Maybe when your child was younger, arguments were frequent, or you avoided hard topics. Even now, as adults, those patterns get triggered. Research shows that these repeated family dynamics often shape the way conflict plays out in adulthood. And sometimes it's about old family patterns. The good news? Well, we have some. With awareness and practice, you can change how you respond. Staying calm doesn't mean you're not upset. It means you've learned how to regulate your emotions so you get to choose your responses instead of letting the moment choose for you. I'll give you an example. So my child once sent me a text that felt sharp and dismissive. Honestly, I just wanted to fire back immediately with my side of the story. I wanted to be heard. But instead, I practiced this. I paused. I realized I really wanted not to prove myself right, okay? But I wanted to keep the door open. Another time, I tried to bring something up that was really important, and the conversation quickly spiraled. In the past, this was my go-to. I would have raised my voice or gotten defensive, but what I'm learning now is that emotional maturity means saying, I want to hear you, but I need to pause and collect my thoughts first. I need to get myself together. These are not easy shifts, and I don't get it right every time. But the difference between snapping back and slowing down is the difference between distance and a chance for connection. I share this because I know many of you feel the same way. You want a better relationship with your child, but when your buttons are pushed, right, you've reacted in the past and maybe you still do. And the truth is, staying calm is not about perfection. It's about progress, right? Okay, so we get better. So how do you actually stay calm when your adult child or another family member pushes your buttons? Maybe you feel it in your chest. Maybe it's tightened, right? Or your hands might shake. You might get a headache. Your head feels tight. Before reacting, you want to first notice what happens in your body. You don't have to respond right away. You can say, I need a minute to think. Or even step away for a little bit, okay? That pause gives you back control. So you want to create some space, okay? You want to ask yourself, what do I want most in this relationship long term? Usually the answer isn't about winning the argument. It's about protecting the connection, okay? So another strategy is to shift from reacting to reflecting, okay? Now, another one is to have ready to use calming phrases. These are really good. I hear you. Let's talk about this when our emotions are settled. Or, I need a little time, but I want to come back to this. This shows your child you're willing to engage, just not in the heat of the moment. Now there's also things like journaling, prayer, mindfulness, or even role-playing. Difficult conversations can build your ability to stay steady when tensions rise. All of these strategies that I've mentioned may feel simple, but together, or at least one or two of them, help you hold your ground, protect your peacefulness within, and keep the relationship from breaking down further. But why does staying calm matter so much? All right, well, because your reaction often sets the tone for the entire conversation. I know it's not fair, but it's the way it goes. If your child expects defensiveness or anger and instead they see you respond calmly and quietly, it can totally shift the dynamic. They may not acknowledge it right away, but over time, this builds trust, and that's so important. And even if your adult child doesn't change right now, you will. You'll walk away with less regret, less shame, in case that's inside, and more peace. That matters for your well-being, especially if you're already grieving the distance in your relationship. This holds for all family members and other relationships as well. If we want sound connections, it starts with us. Emotional maturity doesn't mean you never feel upset or you just squash everything inside. It means you choose a response that matches your values, not just your impulses. I know this is hard. If your relationship with your family member or adult child has been strained for years, changing your part may feel pointless, but every time you choose to pause instead of snap or react, you're building a new pattern. Every time you use calm words instead of harsh ones, you are protecting your peace, even if your child isn't ready to respond differently. You're practicing that kind of maturity that heals you from the inside out. And if reconciliation ever becomes possible, you'll be ready to show up with strength and dignity. So, the next time your family member pushes your buttons, remember this. Notice your body's signals, pause before reacting, and choose a response that reflects your values. It's not about being perfect. We're going to mess up, okay? It's about practicing emotional maturity one moment at a time. If this has resonated with you, please grab my Calm Conversation Toolkit. It's a gift for you if you want practical tools to help you in these moments, in this same type of moment. It's linked in the description box. Thank you for watching, and remember, staying calm is not about perfection. No, not at all. It's about progress. See you in the next video.